baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Catfish Hunter.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And a pitch. Ripped to third. Slings to first, and Witt is out. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, then you better turn on it.
Seth Lugo now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one off the mark. And 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out, base is empty. Line drive. And that's a base hit. The throw in.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner on the go. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. Lugo over at first with 1 away. Got him. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but it certainly got away with the location there. Sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. Now the 0-1. Little trouble with this one behind the plate.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third.
Boog, we're seeing some shakiness from the defense here in this inning. First an error and now a pass ball. They really need to clean it up and start taking care of the baseball.
And 1 in scoring position. Right-hander kicks, deals. Popped in the air. Left field. Damon drifts towards it. And that is that. Royals lead. Back here at the friendly confines. And on the mound in this one, Tom Seaver.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Boots it. Now into the game, Dyrone Blanco. He takes over and right. Next to hit, David Justice.
Now playing right field, number 44, Dyrone.
Hit hard, shoot the extra bases. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive into the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
No outs, runners at first and second. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And they take the lead. It's 3-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extent.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Left field, way back there. That one hops against the fence. Around first, digging for two. Relay throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change. Zach Greinke gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number 23, Zach Greinke.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's always a threat at the plate.
He's been flexing his power in the majors for a long time now. His first career home run.
Ripped into right center. Base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Their third home run of the inning. It's 7-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Berg, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
That one ripped right center field. Into the bleachers and gone. They go back-to-back, and they add a run. It's 8-0.
I guess it's safe to say it's raining home runs now as well. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, the manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Isbell makes the play.
Now
one away. Here's Mike Trout. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Bounce to third. Fires over to first. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, bases empty. And now the right fielder, David Justice. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He'll circle the bases. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning, and they add on. It's 9-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Michael Wacha.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So 2 down, Johnny Damon, the next Cub to hit. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. massive home run. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-0. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. And nice work to hold him to a single. Got it back in fast.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He hit the ball so well right there, and I really thought it was going to carry out of here, but that's definitely the big part of the yard, and you just really have to get a hold of one to drive it out in that part of the ballpark. But you can't be mad about driving one off the wall.
That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Manny Machado. He's already homered here in this one. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third. So it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. So now the DH spot, Chipper Jones. He's already homered in this game. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game. A 4 spot on the board. It's 15-0.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Matt Sauer.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That one ripped. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 16-0. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Slings it across. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2. Here at Wrigley Field. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, John Smoltz. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 29, John.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Smoltz, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. And the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the veteran first baseman, Hunter Renfroe. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Howard makes the grab. 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Tyrone Blanco at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And now it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Oh, he throws it away. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error. So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here at the top of the second. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was blasted to the moon. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 16-3.
Change up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
With the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
2 outs, base is empty. Bounce to the left side. Machado throws to first in time. And that'll do it. Royals grab 3 on this homer. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. And we're back. Bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, David Justice. Sauer back to work. Rips that one to right. Blanco pulls it down. 1 up, 1 down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Johnny Damon, the next cut to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Blanco brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Now a long throw home. Safe.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so out.
Chris Stratton taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance.
Isbell brings it in for the 3rd out. So the Cubs get 3 on this blast. We played 2 full. You're watching Major League. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Zach Wheeler.
And he's got a nice lead to work with. So he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And that's in the dirt. Next pitch is outside. Left-hand hitter waits. Out towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. George Brett steps in for the Royals.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And that one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Strike two.
0-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs. Base is empty. Ricky Henderson steps in for the Royals. Fly to left his first time. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. Here's Trout.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
And a pitch. And he can't make the play. To first, and he just gets it there in time. One away. So up next, David Justice. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 22-3.
Look at that. Pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to. But because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with his swing.
Next to hit, Ryan Howard. This one's smoked on its way out of here. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 23-3.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
One down. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Johnny Damon. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Banks up the wall. Wow, it ends up being just a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. He jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
One at second. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball. On to the fourth. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Pablo Lopez.
Now,
and you know, bullpen guys can struggle.
Number 49, Pablo Lopez.
Sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That one fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And that one is lifted in the air. Damon drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. So here's the Royals DH. Cole Reagans doubled in his first AB. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. There's a strike. Renfroe goes 6'1", 230 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2013. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up. Top half of inning number 4. Ripped on a line to center. Trout snags it, and that is that. Bottom of the 4th, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Jose Ramirez. The pitch. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He'll touch them all. It's 24-3.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that?
Now Machado up here.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one ripped. Gone. He sends it out of here. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 25-3. Nick Anderson in.
Number 63, Nick Anderson.
And next is the designated hitter, Chipper Jones. 3 for 3, and he's homered 3 times. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Wins the race to the bag, and now they have a base runner at second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
On the line, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Double steal. Base hit and a run in to score.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now both runners break early. To third, tag, got it. Now Ryan Howard. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 28-3.
They put a good swing on it, but the box score might want to credit the win for that home run.
Now the left fielder, Johnny Damon. Well struck right field. And it is gone. It just got out of here. His 3rd home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 29-3. Base is empty with 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Fernando Tatis Jr. Hard hit, but right at him and left. Back here at the friendly confine. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Roy Oswalt.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance. this for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
In the air to left center. Damon makes the play. Damon hustles to get it in. Lead runner stops at second. So the lineup flips over. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third.
Now that right there is not something you see every day. I think he was so focused on framing the pitch to get the cold strike, he forgot to close his glove on it. They got the strike, but the pass ball cost him.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man at first with one gone. And next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Oswalt, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. At the belt and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Bounce to the right side. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, 2 down. Ricky Henderson steps in for the Royals. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
The Royals with a lot of ground to make up. We're at the top of the 5th.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Now it's off his glove as the slider gets away from him. And the runners will move up. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the inning, and back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, James McArthur. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Clobber to right field, way back, gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 30-4.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly.
Well, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. That home run certainly worthy of another look with StatCast. Huh, Siggy? I mean, that ball screamed out of here.
Absolutely. I mean, we only see a handful of home runs with an exit velo around 116 miles per hour. And the best we usually see in a season is somewhere in the high teens. And every couple of years, somebody breaks 120 off the bat, but that's extremely rare.
To the right side, and that one handled. Throws to first in time. Back to the top of the lineup, and now Mike Trout. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And that's ripped into left, base hit. And that extends the inning. Now it's the right fielder, David Justice. That one ripped left field. Caught just shy of the wall. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're through 5. It's Major League. Top 6. And to the plate for Kansas City, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez.
So they turn things over to the righty, Emmanuel Clase.
And we all know.
Number 48, Emmanuel Clase.
Know about his slider, it's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Cole Reagan steps in for the Royals.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
1 for 2. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hit in the air, center field. That's out number 2. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And now it's going to be Dairon Blanco. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That one to first. Sneaks through. Base hit. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Number 11 at the plate now. That's ball 1. Bounce to the right. Nice grab. On the run, throw to first. He's in there.
A nice diving play at second. Gave it a great effort, but I was just impressed by the hustle down the line to beat the throw. That was a fun play. Great stuff right there.
Swung on, belted. Trout going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. To the bottom of the 6th inning. And here it comes. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so...
At the bullpen is Will Smith. Johnny Damon, the next
Now
cup to hit.
for Kansas City, number 31, Will Smith.
Base knock center field. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. I mean, put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Hit hard. That gets through.
those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not...
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on good.
Base hit. One run in already. Runner stops at third, and they're out the corners with nobody out. Ken Griffey Jr., the next to hit. Runners on the move. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Well done. Drives in the run. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Full extension makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
Now both runners break early. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. It's a base hit. Around third. Throws to second. And he's out trying for two. Top of inning number 7. Craig Kimbrell gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Here comes a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Kimbrell, a 6-foot righty, 205 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swings and misses. One gone here. George Brett getting ready to hit. And it's fouled away. Ripped towards third. 2 up, 2 down. Ricky Henderson steps in for the Royals. And that one pulled foul. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. John Schreiber. So digging in, Ryan Howard, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
And he deals. Hammer, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The batter, the left fielder, Johnny.
And next for the Cubs, Johnny Damon. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the...
Now both runners break early. To third, tag, got it. At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. That one drilled left field and caught on the warning track.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
So 2 down now, and here is Jose Ramirez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now if it did.
And that's a base hit. So they're at the corners now. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now, Chipper Jones. No question about this one. It's out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Smoked to the left, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the out.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it hits the fence. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Waste no time there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Johnny Damon, the next Cub to hit. That one ripped. Runner from third comes across, and they extend their lead. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So 2 down. Fernando Tatis Jr., the next Cub to hit. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And they take care of Tatis for the out. And that ends the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, and here's the catcher.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Nolan Ryan.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 35, Nolan.
And the pitch.
Ryan.
And
Nope,
ball
that's a
1.
ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Sliced hard but foul. Breaking ball inside. And a count 2-1. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Righty to the plate. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fastball right back to the mound.
Oh.
Throws to first in time, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Cole Reagans steps in for the Royals. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's a base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
The 0-1. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs.
And that one gets away at the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Jose Ramirez. Schreiber back to work. Ripped to right, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I mean, come on, have a game. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity.
Oh, this is deep to left center, way back there, on its way, gone.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Mike Trout, the next Cub to hit. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
He'll do it himself. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And here is Johnny Damon.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one ripped. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one hammered. That ball's carried. And gone into the home run basket.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One out, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Jose Ramirez. That's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Machado. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back singles. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, man. So could every hitting coach in there.
Now both runners break early. Throw to third. Save. And the batter now, Chipper Jones. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is
gone. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Mike Trout. This one smoked on its way out of here.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And now the first baseman, Ryan Howard. 4 out of 4 with 4 homers. That one hammered center field. Isbell going back. And it bangs off the top of the wall. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Johnny Damon, the next Cub to hit. Line drive, he brings it down. Nice play. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. So it's a baker's dozen. 13 runs across in the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman.
Michael Garcia.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Raleigh Fingers.
Number 34, Raleigh Fingers.
And a pitch. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Cuts it, misses. It's a strikeout. So the Royals batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. That's in there. That's strike one. The Cubs up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Inside, just missed. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And a big swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves.
0-1.
Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cubs slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, as much action as there was in this one, really impressive performance from the bats on the winning side. They gave up quite a few runs, but they still blew them out of the water. They have to be feeling pretty good about themselves offensively right now.
So this one got a little out of hand. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.